Hey guys, so in today's video, we're going to go over 5 tips that you need to know going into an insurance claim for your roof. Alright guys, so like I said, we're going to be going over 5 things that you need to know before you go into an insurance claim for your roof. These can help you out a lot. The first one is to use a contractor that has experience in insurance claims. Roofing on the retail side and roofing on the insurance side, as far as putting the roof on itself, is exactly the same. But that's the only thing that's the same about it. So in insurance work, you have to come out, you have to do the inspection, you have to make sure you have the right type of damage. You have to put together a quote for the insurance company. You have to meet the insurance adjuster out on site. You have to answer questions from the insurance company. There's a lot more that goes into it. So for a contractor that's not familiar with the process, it can be overwhelming. They can miss stuff, and overall just not give you, the highest quality service. So make sure that you choose to work with someone that has done insurance work before. 2, you need to know your policy language. So do you have an RCV, which is a replacement cost value, or do you have an ACV policy, which is an actual cash value? The difference between the two is RCV pays for the depreciated value of the roof. Actual cash value does not. What is your deductible? Do you have a 5% deductible? Do you have a $1,000 deductible? And here's a real big kicker that we're starting to see a lot is, do you have a specific deductible for hail and wind? So is there one policy deductible for everything else and then a separate one for hail and wind? That's something that you should know. And how much are you covered for? This most of the time is not going to matter unless you have some really catastrophic happen to your house and the whole house is wiped out. But it's always important to know if your home value has gone up in the last year and a half, which 99% of them have, you might be in a situation where you are undercovered for a catastrophic loss. 3, and this is very important, a no after the initial inspection is not a final answer. So there's a lot of different ways that you can go about turning a no into a yes. One, you can ask for a reinspection. Most of the time, insurance companies oblige to give you a reinspection and puts another set of eyes on the damage that your contractor said was damaged. 2, you can go after the discontinued products angle. So if your roof is older and you have a discontinued product and they want to repair instead of replace, you can go at it from that angle. And 3, you can go at it from repairability. So if the product is not discontinued, but it is old and it's not pliable any longer, and so it would do more damage to try to repair a small section than it would to replace the whole roof, then you can go at it from that section. So always remember, an initial no does not constitute a final answer. 4, if someone tells you that they can get your roof done for free, they're lying to you. So there's a lot of contractors out there that will come to your home. They'll say, hey, we give free inspections. If we find damage, we can get you a roof put on for free. The long and short of it is that it might be free to you, but it's costing someone. Nothing in life is free, just like we've all been told by our parents. Waiving deductibles is illegal. It's insurance fraud. And so as a result, if you are participating in it, you are an accessory to committing an insurance fraud. So you don't want to be doing that. Number 5, appraisal is a great tool if the contractor and the insurance company agree that there is some amount of damage, but they don't agree on how much that damage, should cost to repair. So a quick example is, I go out, I do an inspection, I find damage on a roof, I write an estimate for a full replacement. The insurance company comes back and writes an estimate for a repair for $5,000. My estimate was $15,000. Their estimate is $5,000. We go back and forth for a little while and we cannot come to an agreement. You can send it to appraisal. Appraisal works like this. Your side, which is the homeowner side, picks a person. The insurance company picks a person. They pick an umpire. They both write estimates, and then once their negotiations have ended, the umpire, if it gets to that, picks the estimate that they think is sufficient, and that's the final answer. It's a very good tool to go ahead and, take care of any disagreement between the parties and get it done in a semi-timely manner. You don't want these things dragging out for years, months, that kind of stuff. So those are the 5 tips that I would say you should know before you go into an insurance claim on your roof. If you like this content and you think you learned something, please consider us giving a follow on TikTok, on LinkedIn, on Facebook. That's at Big Time Roof LLC. And you can follow us and subscribe to us on YouTube. That's youtube.com/Big Time Roof LLC. Thank you guys. Have a great day.